What's up guys, it's James from GP Adventure, and today we're going to talk about the 3 mods I wish I would have done differently. And before we get into that, I want to let y'all know this is going to be my last video before 36 hours of URI. So make sure to subscribe so you can check out that video that's going to be coming out as soon as we get back. So with that, let's get started. So the first thing that I wish I would have done differently is this bumper. Now, I have liked it, but it really does change my approach ankles. I wish I would have gone with a Smittybilt, something that is a frame chop, kind of tucks the bumper in a little bit more. And something else that I'm kind of disappointed with this particular bumper is it doesn't have fog lights. I used to have the end caps for the hard rock, but the problem with this running bigger tires, it was rubbing. So I really wish I would have gone with a different bumper from the beginning. I really wish I would have got that Smittybilt. That approach angle would have been better. You can kind of see, and I'll get a close-up of this, all the scrapes that I've had here. So that would have been something that would have been nice to spend my money on differently. But let me get a close-up real quick. As you can see, there's a couple spots here and there that I've kind of scraped up upon, just because this bumper kind of sticks out farther than others. And it does hang down lower, so eventually that will have to get changed. Definitely need to do something different than this Smittybilt mod bumper. But yeah, I mean it has held up so far. It hasn't been terrible. Like I said, the big things that I really wish I would have had is a fog lights. These headlights I do have are really bright, and I don't really need them that much, but it would be nice to have them on those dark trails and whatnot. It would make a big difference. And of course, like I've said a couple of times already, those approach angles with a frame chop would be much better. But let's move on to number 2. The second mod I wish I would have done differently is the Smittybilt Rock Rails right there. The big reason why is on each side, on that side over here and that side over here, is where it's actually bolted in. So it doesn't have that middle bolt, which means if I get pinched up on a rock, which you can see a little bit in the video, I have very often had this happen. It can pinch that rail into my actual body. Fortunately, I haven't had any damage yet. This has done its job as far as protecting me, but I have seen it in video and in person, it kind of flexing in a little bit. So I really wish I would have gone with something different. I probably will end up doing maybe a poison spider, something like that, that has those 3 spots. It's gonna be a lot stronger than what I currently have as far as this setup, but I am actually very happy with the way that these have protected my body. And I'm gonna get a close up and kind of show you how much damage these things have actually taken. I am super impressed with how many people, kind of talk bad about these and say that they're terrible. They're really not as bad as people make these things out to be. And I'm gonna show you the damage right now. So this is the back going forward all the way up. So that's that middle that I'm talking about. I've hit that a good amount. And then going up to the front here, there's really nothing. A little scrapes on the bottom, of course, but nothing up top like that. So I mean, yes, they've done their job, but definitely having something a little bit sturdier would really give me that peace of mind and make sure I don't get any body damage. And I'll show you the other side real quick as well. This side isn't quite as bad. This is again the rear going forward. So really not as bad as the passenger side. I guess I just like to lay my passenger side on rocks. That's my habit driving, I guess. I don't know. But I mean, they've held up, so I can't complain too much. It would be nice to have that peace of mind to ensure that I'm not going to be messing up my body. But let's go to the third mod that I wish I would have done differently. So the third mod is just aesthetics. I took these plastics out, the side of the doors, and then as well as these vents, and I painted them. Actually, that's not entirely true. I took them out and I had my wife paint them, because why not? But if you look closely, I'll put like both. It's kind of hard to tell in the video, you see it more in person. One color, like this color here, is a little brighter than the actual body itself. So I wish I would have actually taken these out and then gone and got a color match paint from like AutoZone or something like that, to make sure that they actually matched perfectly. You really can't tell that much, but it will be something that I end up doing here in the future. But for now, it looks alright. So I said 3. I'm going to show you a quick one that my buddy wanted to point out because he was always giving me a hard time, but let's show you real quick. Alright, so my buddy wanted me to show you these little baby shackles here. Ben over there with JK Gear and Gadgets, he always gives me a hard time because these, you know, these little baby shackles I ordered, they don't really do anything as far as getting pulled out, but they sure do look cute, you know. They're a little too small for anything, but they're hilarious. So I'm keeping them on my Jeep. Y'all know I like to have fun and have a good time, so I'm keeping them. I don't really care. Plus, he didn't even have 2 epic shackles on the front of his Jeep. He had a normal shackle and an epic shackle. So y'all should give him a hard time on his channel. Make sure to check it out, JK Gear and Gadgets, and ask him why he didn't have 2 matching shackles on the front. Why his Jeep looks so ridiculous that he had to borrow my shackles. Alright, so that's the end of the video. Hope you liked it. Give the video a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. It is literally starting to rain right now. It has not stopped raining for like 2 weeks. This is ridiculous. But it's going to make 36 hours of URI really muddy, so we're going to get some crazy good footage. We're going to have 2 GoPros each, so we'll have probably one on the chest and one on the Jeep on each side, trying to get as much footage as possible, and we'll have our phone set up trying to get some great footage there. We will not be taking any nice cameras because we don't want them to get wet. We're running with the top off, top off, and the doors. We're going to be running a half door, so we're probably going to be just crazy wet and super muddy, but we're going to have a really good time and we're going to try to win this thing. So make sure to subscribe so that way you can check out the video of it in probably 2 to 3 weeks. And then I also got a great thing coming. I got an iDrive coming that we're going to test out and see how good that thing works. This is a 2013 on 35s with 373 gearing, so we're going to see if this thing can kind of wake up a little bit with this iDrive. Who knows? Make sure to subscribe so you can check it out. Have a great day.